I think Andrew got a little straighter than he wanted on that shot, but he's going to try to close out the first rack here.
And I like went all the way back and like fast forward to like
Good. Let us know if it's good.
What's up?
Yeah, I was having him check
Oh,
to
okay.
see. Test.
Ron, can you hear us? Ron Schmiel, who's online with us?
Let us know if the audio is working.
Yeah, we were just told that there were some audio issues, so...
Good. Okay, we're good.
Okay, looks like we got the thumbs up. We were at 50% on the poll. We're in our first rack here. Vinny just joined us. He was running a couple minutes late.
Yeah, Larry, get me
We're
up to
fine.
speed. What's been happening here?
We
First rack?
just kicked off this match, and here we are. They signed up for 9-ball, but ended up deciding to play 10-ball.
Yes, I was made aware of that a few days ago.
Okay.
Andrew told me.
We're good.
It's on my end. It did show 10-ball on the site, so I think that they actually set it up correctly.
Okay. All right, so Patrick here, was trying to make the 8-ball to the top left corner, but as you can see, hit the tip and it hung. Yeah, that's the line you want to be on because the 9-ball does go in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, just get out to the middle of the table and you should be fine.
He played Vinny's famous
I
rail
like the rail first.
first shot.
Yeah, anytime a ball's hanging in the pocket, I just find it a lot easier to go rail first, create a little bit of an angle. And
Pulled it off well. The cue ball came out nicely to the middle of the table to pocket the 9-ball.
looks like you can just stun this over. All right.
Okay, now this is going to present. Okay, yep. Now Patrick is to play it as it lies. We were just explaining the 10-ball rules versus 9-ball. So what happens is if you pocket a ball unintentionally, your opponent is then given the chance, just like very similar to a push-out, where they can either play it as is or give the shot back. Patrick's obviously going to elect to shoot this the money ball, the 10-ball, and this. Oh, and he missed it. So now Andrew's going to have a good chance to win the opening rack. Katie, who do you like in this match?
Just because I know Andrew's game a little bit better, I mean, after that shot, I feel bad predicting Andrew, but I'm just going to stick with him. I'll say Andrew's going to win this 7-4.
I'm with you. I think they're very equally matched. I think I definitely slightly favor Andrew. I think he's a little bit stronger than Patrick. And I initially picked Andrew at 7-5, 7-6. Oh, geez. Don't give it away. No giving balls away that are not ducks, especially considering that they've each just missed a money ball.
Yeah, if our Buffalo top player rankings are accurate, Andrew is definitely the favorite, sitting in the 16th spot.
We're going to take
Patrick
that list down right
challenging
now.
from the 18th spot.
Better pool imagery. All right, so Andrew has taken the first rack. Hello, are we? Okay, we got it here. We, as you saw, we just used the soccer scoring system, so it said goal after somebody scored. All right, we now have David Tokarski pulling on, rooting for Andrew. Yeah, Ron, so the 10-ball is essentially 9-ball that's call shot. You still get to push out. You can still do 3 fouls. The big difference is, let's say you call the 5-ball to pocket it, and it doesn't go in, but by mistake a different ball gets pocketed. Then your opponent has the option, like a push out, to either shoot the shot as it lies or give it back to you. That's
Yeah,
the main difference.
The other big difference is I know in most tournaments when they play 10 ball, there's no early 10. So with 9 ball, you know, if you make the 9 ball early or if you make it on the break, that'll count as an
But what
early
if
win.
but what if you call the 10 ball?
Even if you call the
Oh,
10
okay.
ball, if you well, you can call the 10 ball, but it would just spot.
It just
and
counts
then
as
you
a
would continue
shot.
to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah. Most
Spots it, you
tournaments,
can keep your
do not
turn.
play early 10. I know that's a big difference. But yeah, other than that, I feel like Larry laid it out pretty well. It's essentially call shot 9 ball with 1 extra ball.
Yeah, that's the gist. Looks like Patrick's playing a push out here.
Mhm.
He's going to be shooting that again because the 2 ball just got in his way. Yep, Andrew took a quick look and said, yeah, I'm going to pass on that, but thank you. Oh, good try. Almost.
I didn't get a chance to ask them why they picked 10 ball over 9 ball because I know last time we saw both of them on stream, they were playing 9 ball. So not sure if it was more Patrick, Bubba's preference or Andrew's preference. I mean, Andrew's the higher ranked player, so he was the one that was able to choose the game. That's the way that the challenges work. The challenger will challenge up either 1 or 2 spots, but then the higher ranked player has the opportunity to choose 9 or 10 balls. So I'll have to ask Andrew after the match why he switched to 10 ball.
On this shot, a lot of people would pocket the 3 ball in the corner, but the best shot to do is just stop it right there and just play a great safety, attach the cue ball to the 6 ball. I think Andrew's going for it. Nope, he's going for the shot. All right, so Bubba's getting to the table with a thin cut at the 3, going towards the bottom right-hand corner pocket.
I thank you so much. I really do.
This is going to be a pretty good match, very even in my opinion. And after this, we also have another good match that's a couple players who are a click higher than these gentlemen. So a little bit stronger pool. All righty. Patrick left Andrew a good kick here. Good defensive shot. He's probably going to be kicking just past the right side pocket. I would kick, oh no, he might be able to see a sliver. Wow, he did. Nice shot. Good contact.
He's going to use the 9 as a blocker, but pretty easy 1 rail kick. I would actually go 2 rails though. See if the way that he's kicking right now, your chances of getting safe are pretty slim. If you go 2 rails underneath the 3 ball, see he's going to have a look at the 3. If you would have come underneath the 3 ball and sent the 3 ball back up table towards the 4-8-7, you could have possibly used the 6-5. So,
all right, Andrew called the shot when you can. I probably would have played a safety here and just stuck the cue ball to the 10 ball. But Andrew's feeling confident. Says, "I got this, no problem." Unfortunately, he did not pocket it, but I like the confidence. See how it plays out. So Bubba stepping up to the table on the 3 ball. Okay, you got a friendly bounce. But does not have a great shot at the 4, so I'm sensing a safety here.
I think the 4 might go in the bottom corner, no?
Bottom right?
Bottom right corner, yeah.
It could. It's tight. I think it does, actually, yeah.
Oh, no, I would never.
Past the
He's
10
looking
ball.
at it. He's looking at it. Yeah, he's shooting it. Just trying to hold it for the 5.
Yes, Jose did win this past weekend.
Yeah, he undercut it, which means he had even more of the ball than we thought.
Plenty of room. So here I'm just running or walking the 4 down the rail into the corner.
Yeah, it looks like you might even go into the 10, which I think would be fine. You can play the 5 in the left side pocket.
Cut a little too thin and did not leave his opponent a fantastic shot, although he can fully see the object ball.
All right, he's called the bank.
Overbanked it,
A little
but
long there.
this is also fun because we have boss versus employee.
Boss versus employee.
Yeah, Andrew works for Patrick.
I did
Or-
not. Andrew works for Patrick.
Patrick's the boss. I doubt. I'm not sure that it's Patrick's company, but
What industry are they in? Do you know?
I want to say landscaping because I know that Patrick was up in trees for right before one of his matches.
I did. I do remember that.
But
So,
I don't know in what capacity.
all right, he's got to look at the 4. He's going to use the 8 ball to stop the cue ball, and he's going to have a shot on the 5 in this bottom left corner.
It'll work out perfectly. Although he played a little follow on it. But he did not leave Bubba the best of shots here. We're probably going to see a mini Massey. Oh, he's kicking at it. Okay. He's going to say a jump or a mini Massey or a kick.
Yeah, now with where the 7 ball is, you can't slow kick this because
No.
if you make the 4, you're going to leave the cue ball behind the 7. So ideally, you want to hit the bottom rail, clip the 4, and then come out 2 rails.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Okay, Patrick is an arborist. He climbs trees and cuts them down from the top. Damn.
Okay. So then that must also be what Andrew does as well. Looks like he's going to be a little short. You could tell by the way he was lined up, he was a little short on that kick.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
All right, so yeah, put the cue ball on the bottom rail. Just play this with left-hand spin. Nope, I wouldn't. I would definitely put it on
I'm
the
with
bottom
you. I would
rail.
have been under the ball. Oh,
Yep, see, that's if you put it on the bottom rail, you got a little bit more leeway,
Troll.
a little bit more runway.
Pretty straight bank. Good terminology. I like it. All right, he did leave Patrick a shot.
Okay, we're being told that Andrew works for the same company, but does not climb the trees. So
Is Me Love Dolphins? Is that Bubba's mom?
it is. I recognize the profile picture.
We are right now at 56%. Andrew's favorite in our poll. There's a small advantage in the poll that we've created.
Make sure to stick around after this match. We do have another top 20 showdown between Dave Bauer, taking on Jose Alicia. They are also racing to 7 in 10 ball. Okay, massive overcut there by Bubba on that 5 ball. Missed it by about a half diamond, so. Seems like both these players may be working out some early match jitters. Trying to find their way here. All right, he's going to leave a shot on the 5. He is going to make contact with the 8. Just be careful of the scratch. All right, he makes a nice shot there on the 5 ball, and he is going to get a look on the 6. He's going to have to go back and forth with the cue ball. Just cut this 6 ball up the rail and come to the other side rail and back for the 7. Okay, Alex for the bank instead. All right, Me Love Dolphins is Bubba's girlfriend, not his mother.
Oh, the Dolphins?
Me Love Dolphins is Bubba's girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
All right. Bubba coming back to the table with a nice shot on the 6 ball. It looks like he can come to the opposite side of the 7.
A great easy
Just
table
a touch
here.
of
Nice
inside.
spread. 7 to the 8's the challenge of this table.
Put a nice soft stroke on this.
Overcut it a bit, but did not leave his opponent a fantastic shot, even though it's very bankable.
Yeah, definitely bankable. Nice thing is the cue ball is going to be tracking towards the bottom rail, which is going to leave him a nice shot on the 7 into that side pocket. So you don't have to do too much with the cue ball. Just play this with a high ball.
Did not leave Bubba a great shot. Certainly makeable, but not a duck. Oh, he's gonna
All right.
scratch.
Good opportunity for Andrew here.
Extend the lead.
And the key here is you want to stay.
7 to the 8's the.
Yeah, you want to stay on the right angle on the 7, which he didn't get.
I think he's gonna kiss the 9 ball
Yeah,
now.
you wanted to play the angle to avoid the 9.
I think you could draw it out of there cleanly. Gotta have a good stroke. You hit it well. Just failed to pocket it. Got great shape on the 8.
All right, so ducks on a pond here. You almost have to assume that Bubba's going to get out here. You can just play this off the rail. Ask Andrew to give him a little bit more space. Andrew was sitting on that stool and blocking Patrick's backstroke there. Good shot.
Just barely touch this, nice and
Don't have
softly.
to do anything here. Just make the ball, center ball.
I don't want the cue ball in the middle of the table. I want it down on the other side. Because then you have a chance of doing what Patrick just did, which is get slightly on the wrong side of the 9, even though it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I personally would come 3 rails here, but I think he might just try to hold it with some inside.
Yeah, I would do the multiple rail method as well. Go around the table, corner, come out to the middle of the table. A little soft, but he's got a good shot at the 10 with a little bit of length to tie up the match here.
All right, Bubba had a look at the 10 in our first rack, so needs to bury this to even things out at 1.
Plus, then as we've said before, night
Shot there by Patrick.
helps the confidence,
Bubba.
gets him settled in. Now we got a 1-1 match.
Oh, do we already have it? Oh, you got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used the wrong one. I was gonna say goal.
Okay.
All right, we are all knotted up, and the second match is also going to be a 10-ball match. I just said hello to Jose and confirmed that.
What, did we switch to a soccer scoreboard?
We did.
Oh, jeez.
This is the only one I could make work at the
Okay.
time. This is
All right.
one that-
So rack 3 coming up here. While we got a moment, let's talk about some of the upcoming tournaments here at Bison Billiards. As we've mentioned before, we do host a tournament every Saturday morning / afternoon. Anything from big table 9-ball, bar box 9-ball, bar box 8-ball, Scotch doubles. Larry, any idea what's coming up this Saturday?
I don't. I know that the bar box was just the opening Saturdays it usually is. Then it generally goes 9-ball, big table or small table.
Yeah, I think
and
you're,
then the
uh,
next week is bar ball. 9-ball the other
I think
way.
you're right on. I believe it is bar box 9-ball, but let me double check here on the Bison Billiards Facebook page. Make sure you're always following the Bison Billiards Facebook page for all of the tournament information or any of the upcoming events passing through Bison Billiards.
Ron, I don't think they're playing early 10. Just to let you know, to answer your question.
All right, so coming up here next week is going to be, or I should say this week, bar box 9-ball, skill
Okay.
levels 3 through 9, $35 entry fee. Will include your table time, and the times aren't listed, but normally that's doors open at noon, and we would get underway at 1.
That's always a good fun tournament. Every tournament here is fun, boys and girls. It's a great pool
Unfortunately, I will
hall.
not be here this Saturday. My youngest sister decided to get married,
All right, that's awesome. Good for her.
and
Congratulations.
she had to pick, of course, a Saturday where there's a 9-ball tournament at Bison
That
Billiards.
Stinker.
I was
How many siblings do you have?
6.
Wow. Okay.
I was, well, I should say 5 biologically, but one of my brother's best friends, I consider to be my brother. He spent enough time at our house to earn that title. So,
I like it.
but this is my youngest sister, my second youngest sibling. She'll be marrying her fiance, Andy, on Saturday. And
No, Derek, Dave, and Jose are playing 10-ball. I just
Oh.
spoke with Jose.
okay.
Unless they changed up. But we'll find out in a little bit.
Personally, I would love if they played 9-ball as a commentator. I find it much easier to commentate 9-ball because you don't have to know what shot they called. 10-ball, it's a little difficult. When a ball goes in, you don't know if they called it or.
I absolutely agree 100%.
I told Andrew and Bubba when I saw them last week that if they remembered, maybe try to point at the pocket that they're calling so the commentators can know what.
They did tell me they were going to be doing that.
All right, so they did change up the game. Derek is informing us.
Oh, okay.
So they will be playing 9-ball race to 7.
Good.
All right, so tic-tac-toe here. Got a little thin on the 3, but
3, 4, 5 are just
I
hanging.
mean, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 7, all hanging in the pocket.
The 8 to the 10 is going to be the key shot. Oh, shucks. Missed that just by a little bit, unfortunately.
All right, Derek saying he just talked to both of them, and he did confirm that we will be having a race to 7 in 9-ball pool coming up directly after this match between Dave Bauer and Jose Alicia. Dave actually just walking through our stream there.
He's going to cut this back into the side.
This is a very severe cut.
Agreed. Ooh, good try.
Almost would've
Almost.
banked
He's
it.
going to poop in the 5-ball. Nope.
But second best prize, the 4-ball is blocking that top right corner, so
You try to bank down to the left.
yeah, you can.
That's a good
Now, if you're
going
going
to
to play the combo, you certainly want to play this rail first. It makes the pocket a lot bigger. You're going to play the 3 into the rail.
The only downside to that is that the 3-ball hits the.
Yeah, but the cue ball's tracking over there.
That's true too.
All right, so safety for sure coming up here on the 3. Nothing offensive.
Hopefully they're going to get warmed up and get into a higher gear. Right now they're both struggling a little bit, but that's often the case when we're doing these streams. Takes a couple wrecks to get your mojo going.
Yeah, both of these players have played on stream before, so I'm guessing it's not, any jitters or anything like that. It might just be you know, like you said, just kind of working into the match, and I don't know how many balls they hit beforehand.
They practiced for a little bit.
Did they practice?
I think he
Okay.
touched the 7.
Yeah, that's going to be foul. We are playing all ball fouls, which means if you touch any ball on the table other than the cue ball, that will be a foul.
And as Vinny mentioned a couple minutes ago, this is a great rack because you got the 3 right there, the 4's hanging, the 5's hanging, the 7's hanging. To me, the difficulty or the most challenging part of this rack is going from the 8 to the 10. That should be your only.
Yeah, but with the 7 ball being where it is, it's a lot easier to get on the 8. You just
Oh,
kind
for
of
sure. You
get
just need to
towards
get
the
down the
middle
right
of the
side of it.
table. And all right, just maybe keep the bridge out, Andrew. I think, no, he's going to stretch. I was going to say, he's a lefty.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say I could even reach that one, but yeah, he's a lefty. All right.
All right, I like the way he played that. He got a nice angle on the 5. Yeah, he's
Then the
contending
cue ball
with the
goes
10
on this side of the table.
but I think, yeah, holding this with inside, sometimes that cue ball is going to squirt towards the left side of the table, just like that.
Now he just muddied up the 8 ball, unfortunately. The good thing about this shot, you could make this with right hand English. I think I was gonna say and come down here for the 8.
Doesn't want to scratch.
Now it's gonna be tough to get back down here for the 8. So you're probably gonna just most likely go for the 7 and then the 8-10 combo. Try not to do anything too fancy because that's tough to get on the 8 from how the Q and 7 are lying.
Good shot there.
Great shot on the 7.
So we'll find out now if they're playing early 10s. Again, traditionally in 10 ball, the early 10 does not count as a win. You would simply spot it, and that player would continue to shoot, but we'll find out here.
I'm pretty sure they're not when I spoke to them before the match. They're not playing early 10. So it would get spotted like you had mentioned earlier.
All right. If you're Andrew, you can't ask for much more than this. 8 ball.
Goes naturally
Very
right to the
doable,
last
just-
ball. Doesn't get more simple than this, boys and girls. Just had ball in hand.
Playing it forward. No. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Gave Bubba a good chance to
All right.
take the 2-1 lead.
He's got a nice little angle here. Just bottom right. Just punch it off that left rail.
I like it. That's how I would do that shot. This shot.
Looks like he's going forward. Yeah, he didn't play that with nearly enough right side English.
This looks like a simple shot, but it's 7 feet and it's pretty straight. So it's not as easy as it looks.
This is a test of queuing here. Really
Well
well. He
struck.
passed that test. 2-1. Patrick Bubba Miller in the lead. Again, he is the challenger. Andrew currently sits a couple spots ahead of him.
Yeah, Pat's at 18, challenging Andrew for 16. And as I did mention earlier, Andrew's shooting with a Rhino cue,
Okay.
and Bubba's got a Crisol or Krikle. He said
Not
Krikle.
familiar with either of those cues.
I'm not familiar with Rhino. I mean, with Krikle, I do know Rhino.
Okay. All right, so they are racing to 7. So Patrick racing to 5. Andrew needs 6 more. I think by rack 4 here, they should be settled into the match. I think we should start seeing a lot more balls being made, and maybe the play
Picking up a little.
picks up. Yeah, it's been a little choppy these first 3 racks. A lot of back and forth.
Yep.
So we'll see if
Trying to find their footing here.
yeah, with 10 ball, it all starts with the break. I mean, 10 ball is a game that I wouldn't say it's new, but you know, for
Certainly
rotation
newer.
players, normally you start with 9 ball and then you kind of work your way up to 10 ball. So the break is a little bit more challenging just because you aren't.
There goes the
Look
10.
at that, there goes the 10. Yeah, you're just not used to breaking off with 10 balls in that triangle pattern. So
You basically have an 8-ball rack with one missing tier.
yeah. I don't play a lot of 10 ball, but from what I've been
Nor
told,
do
you You should stay towards the middle on the break.
I've noticed that as well when I do watch it.
All right, you may have to pull out the bridge here. Again, being lefty, it's a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, you got to be careful here with where the 3 ball is. If you're stretching, sometimes you can
I'm not sure
decelerate
about that angle.
and
He's
get right behind the 3.
giving himself there.
Oh, aye, okay, got there.
That was a little iffy, but it worked out pretty well.
All right, inside English here. Just try to beat the 10.
Slow down, sister.
And
Oh,
he's gonna
that
be
turned
okay.
out okay. Now he's gonna have to do a major draw to get back to the 4 on the
Yeah,
side.
the draw though. Yeah, maybe. I was gonna say play it forward. He's drawing.
Yeah, the 8 shouldn't get in the way if you go forward, but it's. He unfortunately did more of a punchy stab instead of a nice smooth stroke there. That's why it didn't draw.
All right, so Patrick has the cue ball off the rail, so he's able to pull this back for the 4 in the side. Kind of just draw it out of that bottom left corner.
I'm not even doing that. I'm just
No?
doing a punch shot with a little bit of right to come out like that. That worked
Shot
out
there.
great. 4 to the 5 is very specific. You need to make sure you're through that 7-10 window.
Yep. These are very touchy, these slow draw shots.
I agree. Gotta have a good confident stroke. Hit it
Good.
well.
He's good.
Now you're just gonna make this come
Yep.
out a few inches and put the 6 in the top right corner.
Yep. I would play this with a little
bit of
left-hand
left,
side
yeah.
just to kind of check it and slow the cue ball down a bit.
Yeah, plus then it's gonna keep it away from the bottom rail.
Mm-hmm.
He's not taking that route though.
No.
He's going forward a little bit. Nice and gentle. And
Yeah, like you said, without that check side, it's going to come towards that top rail, and now it leaves yourself a little bit
gave
more
himself-
distance. And
he
cue
gave
ball
himself
on
a
the
good
rail.
angle where he could go for the side now, even though I know you're generally not a fan of the
That's a
side.
tough cut into the side. At least that's what the monitor, it appears like on the monitor, but you could be right.
From this angle, I would definitely shoot in the side, even though I would love to shoot
Yeah, if
this
you played in
corner.
the side, though, does the 7 pass the 10? If you played up in the corner, you're going to come above the 7, and you could play the 7 in the bottom right-hand corner. So
That's
let's
true,
see. Yep. See, he would have been good on the 7.
for sure.
Well,
I just think the making part of the shot
Yeah.
was higher percentage in the
Gotcha.
side.
Yeah.
But
All right.
the setup was definitely the corner.
I think
agree.
Andrew can bank this. Looks like a pretty straightforward bank here. Yeah, he calls it.
Hits it really well, right in the heart.
Perfect.
I wouldn't try anything fancy. Maybe just stop it.
I would stop it, especially with how the first 3 racks have gone. You really just want to focus on making the ball.
Plus from there, a little over to the right, the cue ball is naturally going to get you right on the 9 if you cut the 8. So
Now, this
Nice
is a
and
touchy
gentle.
shot if you're going to try to hold it for the 9.
nice and gentle. Slow roll. Yep, you would have been perfect on the 9. Now, I was getting up to the chance to try to pocket
Bottom
these
left.
last 3 balls.
Yeah, just bottom left and bring it back for the 9 off the left side rail.
I'm a drawer, but I'm probably doing top right here.
Are you?
It
Okay.
seems easier to go around the corner. But Bubba setting up for the drop. He ended up doing more of a stab
All right,
shot.
well, you can't ask for much more for Andrew here. I mean, just roll the 8 ball in and
Got to be
9,
delicate.
10 sitting right there.
You have a little angle. You got to play it softly so you can hold it. Hits it nice and soft. Holds it well.
Okay.
Come across.
Yep, come across, play the 10 in the same pocket.
I agree. Left it, bottom left.
Yep. He's going to go forward and play the 10 in the side. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, perfect.
Turned out great.
All right, so Andrew looking to tie this matchup at 2. And he does. So 2-2, our race to 7. Are you going to be here Saturday? Are you going to be playing in that bar box 9-ball tournament?
There's a very good possibility. I don't know, but I don't know that I have anything else planned right now.
Gotcha.
I do have a busy week. I got my league tomorrow night, pool league, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm reffing.
Okay.
Get a little exercise. All right, so we got Andrew here breaking off from the left, his right. He unfortunately made the cue ball, giving Bubba ball in hand. The 4 is a little murky. I'm not sure. I think the 2 goes past the side, past the 7 in the side. Other than that, the 2 is very limited. Yeah, there's definitely room to get past the 7. It looks. Right now, Andrew is at 56% in our poll. Please, we need some more votes. Let's see where the poll takes us and what you guys think. Who you're favoring in this match. Looks like Andrew's just Patrick's gonna just slowly roll the 1, which he does nicely. Now I'm just gonna pretty much stop the cue ball there, just roll it maybe 6 to 9 inches. You don't want to involve the 8 ball in your shot on the 3 ball. The position. He went more a firm shot to bring the cue ball out. 4 is a little funky, as you can see. You can either be risky and play it where the 3 is, or try to
that's what I would
break
have
it
tried
out.
to do. I would have tried to come on the opposite side of the 4 and play the 4 in the same pocket as the 3, but
Now he's in serious trouble.
yeah, this is just a tough ball to hit.
Agreed.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 rail angle is blocked.
Best way is just a little bit of right.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah, I think that's probably
the
your
only
best
way.
bet.
It's not the only way, but it's
Sometimes
certainly
it's tough to judge how much spin to put on this ball. You can
for sure.
undershoot it or overshoot it. Yep, like that.
That's the downside to English.
Well, if there's a ball on the table that you choose to have ball in hand on, it would be the 4 ball because that's the
100%.
problem. The problem ball of the rack. So, does the 5 go in the side? If it does, it makes the rack pretty easy. You just kind of draw it back a few inches and.
You're golden. Looks like that's what Andrew was setting up for. Although I'm not sure that he wanted to involve the 8. Although 8's not going to be in the way at all, especially being a lefty. Uh-oh, got himself in a little trouble there. So as we had mentioned, we do have Jose Alicia and Dave Bauer after this match. Let's take a look at who's shooting next week.
Both players making their stream debut, or is Jose played on the stream yet? I don't think that he has, and I know Dave hasn't.
Jose played on the stream in a doubles match, but outside of that, I don't think he has.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Next week, we got 2 good matches, 2 good even matches. We got Adam Maloney and Victor Guerra. And then the second match is going to be myself and Victor Dold. Those should be 2 good tight ones.
I know that that match with Victor has been a long time coming. How do you feel going into that match?
Oh, I'm excited for it. I
Yeah.
love Victor. He's a great guy, a
Yep.
really good shot. I respect him a lot. One of the nicest, sweetest guys you'll ever
He
meet.
is.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing Victor. Now that he lives elsewhere some part of the month. I don't get to see him as often, so it'll be good to see him. Victor's a great guy.
Hey, is he playing this in the corner?
He is.
Interesting.
I would have gone for the side there.
Yeah, I
personally.
mean, you know, I'm a corner player, but I think just for position
It's set up
purposes,
so naturally.
seemed like the side pocket was the right play there.
I'm with you there, buddy.
Oh, he's banking the 8?
I
mean,
would hope not.
The reason he's doing that is because of where the 9 ball is. He feels like if he cuts it, it might be tough to get on the 9, but
Oh, see, I think if you cut it to the right with left-hand English, the cue ball's going to come out like that and be perfect.
let's see. All right, I think
Played a
he
good
was
safety.
more going safety. Yeah,
Safety-ish.
I don't mind that.
No, it wasn't a bad shot at all.
Leave
Very
some
smart.
distance.
May not have turned out as well as he would have liked, but it was a very well thought out shot. I like the process. This one, if you cut it in the bottom left, the cue ball should come between the 9 and the 10, and you'll be fine for the 9 in the bottom corner. Just naturally. Just a question of pocketing the 8 ball. Start that process off. He
Oh,
hit it
good
great.
shot there.
Hit it really well.
He's gonna leave himself distance, but I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. You played a
Yeah.
great shot on the 8,
Absolutely.
and just focus on the make here. Don't do anything crazy. Just give
Stop
yourself
it.
a shot at the 10.
Hit that
Easy
8
to
ball
chop
really
this
well.
ball under the rail.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Oh, he hit it good.
Oh wow, he hit that really good, and even Andrew shows his appreciation with the little stick tap
Little
on
tap,
the
tap.
carpet. Yep. All right, so this 10 ball for Patrick Bubba Miller
Take the lead.
to take the lead and make all his fans
Oh,
very happy.
go yay, Bubba. Go, Patrick.
Yeah, we'll have to get the full story on how the tree cutting works between these two. Maybe Patrick goes up in the tree and
I know
Andrew
he does.
handles the safety aspect of it.
Because Patrick's last match was really funny. He had told me, I think he was playing the second match,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, and I was trying to get in touch with him on Facebook to get his butt here, and he's like, oh man, I've been stuck up in a tree for 9
I remember
hours.
that. Yeah.
So he definitely seems like he's the tree monkey,
Mm-hmm.
earning that money safely above and in the limbs.
The one thing I am noticing is that in 10 ball, the 2 and the 3 are supposed to be racked in the bottom corners of the rack. They're not doing that, so I'm not sure if they're unaware of that. But yeah, the 1 is supposed to be placed on the spot, 10 in the middle, but then the 2, 3 are supposed to be on the corners. So
I could tell you I don't play enough 10 ball to know, but I do know that there is certain ball placements
yep, 2,
in
3
the
on the
rack.
corners.
So I'm guessing they probably don't play enough
Yep.
to know that as well, where the ball should be placed. I myself would not know either.
All right, so Patrick keeping his break position pretty consistent. He's breaking a little bit off center.
Made the 6. Did not.
And yeah, and I think he's got to look at the 1.
He does. And if he makes it, the cue ball's just going to come out naturally for the 2 in the same pocket. If he hits a little right-hand English
Yeah, now you want to play this, yeah, with some right-hand English, like Larry
to
said,
avoid the 8.
to kind of straighten it out. Now, if you kind of let up on your backstroke here, you can kind of lose that check side, and it can go towards the 8. So you gotta hit this with not a lot of pace, but you gotta hit it with some
Conviction.
conviction. Right, exactly. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
just like that, he
just like
kind
you
of
said.
let up on it. If you let up on it, then you lose that check side, and then the cue ball is just going to
He did it
naturally
exactly
float.
the way you called it, my man.
Down table.
Hey, Victor, do you want a water or anything?
I'll take a water. If you're getting pretzels too, I'll take my pretzels.
Okay. Can he get his saltless pretzels and water? Can I get the purple vitamin water and chicken breast sandwich with no tomatoes. No tomatoes.
Thanks, Victor.
Oh, I'm sorry, the vitamin water. My bad. All right, so we got we got Bubba here on a difficult 2-ball shot. I think he's probably going to play safe, although I think he probably called the bank.
Yeah, if you play the bank here, you really got to stiffen this because this double kiss looks like it's on, yeah.
Looks inevitable.
All right, stop your ball here, Andrew. Just focus on the make.
Yeah, then you're right there for the 3. Perfect. I'm going to mention something to Andrew, my buddy, about his. I'm not a person when it comes to pool that thinks stance is a big thing, but if you notice Andrew's stance, his feet are very close together and he's hovering over the ball instead of giving yourself a more stable base and being lower to the table.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not huge on, feet placement and fundamentals. I actually had a nice conversation with our good buddy Matt Mendola the other night about fundamentals, and I think it's nice to have a good baseline
For sure.
but the fundamentals that might work for one person in terms of their bridging or their elbow or their feet may not work for another person.
No.
So for me, it's all about just finding your comfort zone and really it's just about doing the same thing on every shot. If you find
Repetition.
if you find your comfortable spot in terms of how you cue the ball and how you stand, it's really not about changing it. It's just making sure that you're doing the same thing every
Maintaining
time. But yeah, it's funny because some people kind of live and die on their fundamentals, but I've always thought, you see some people that might have the worst fundamentals you've ever seen that might shoot lights out, and
See how he's kind of just leaning over the
yep,
ball?
I see it. Yeah, he's
I've never noticed it so prevalently.
yeah. And that's more, it's definitely has to do with stance and different things, but really it's just kind of body movement and just
He's not giving his frame a sturdy base.
Yep, he's a little wobbly, like those trees that they cut down. I had to work that in. No pun intended.
Thank you. Vinny will be here all week.
Yep.
Be sure to tip your waiter.
That might be the way to teach him, though. If he's kind of shaking at the table, you kind of go over and just take your pointer finger and you just
Say, "Look,
tip him
buddy, you're
over
not-
and you say, "See, look, if you were a tree, look how easy it was for me to cut you down and just
You're not
poke
so
him."
stable, are you?
Yeah. All right, 4-ball doesn't seem to have a pocket. That'd be a very sharp back cut. Oh, he called it.
He's cutting it.
You really got to take the paint off this one if you're going to cut this 4-ball.
Yeah, it's a thin one. And the cue ball's going to be flying.
I mean, if it's me, I'm just rolling up on the 10. It looks very natural just to roll up on the 10
I'm
and
playing a safety for sure.
put the 4 on the right side rail. But no, he's going for it. He's going right into the 7, I think. Yep.
Great shot.
Wow, good shot. Used the 7 to his advantage, and wow, everything's right
Everything's
there.
spread out beautifully now. 8 to the 9 is a little shady because you might involve the 10 ball, but should be fine.
Just play this top ball, stay underneath the 7, and then you can just come underneath the 8. No, he overcut it. He
Ooh,
overcut
shoot.
it.
Thought that might wiggle its way in, but it did not.
Overcut the room rent, as Danny DiLiberto used to say. Yeah, it seems like Patrick Bubba, when he has missed shots in this match, seems like he's overcutting the ball.
Came up a little shorter than he wanted, but it's going to naturally work out great because the cue ball is going to come around. Play it just
One thing I've
gently.
noticed is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick's more of a bar box player. It seems like I see him on the bar box a lot more than the 9-footer. And
Agreed.
I feel like sometimes when you see a bar box player come to the 9-foot table, when they do miss, it seems like they're overcutting the ball. And maybe it's just because they're trying to overcompensate for the bigger table. You know, they think, there's more distance to the pocket. I gotta give the
You
object
can
ball a little
attest
bit more
to it. I
travel.
mean, there's definitely the angles are a little bit different with the shorter table, and I personally do that myself. I predominantly play on 7-foot tables, but when I go to 9s, it's harder to judge the distance because you're used to the distances on the 7-foot tables.
And he's going to leave Patrick a shot here on the 8.
Pretty good one. Hit it with left, and you get naturally perfectly on the 9. We need to bring up our tool, the drawing tool.
Docs. If you go to docs, draw.
Looks like he went a little too far, a little further than he was hoping for.
All right, so you go 4 rails here. So because you're so thin on the 9, you're going to want to go here, 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 and then right here for the 10. Let's see it.
Last week, my lines were deadly. They were following my lines. It was really fun and neat.
Just let your stroke out, because if you try to baby it, you're definitely decreasing your accuracy. So don't be afraid to move the cue ball here. Just hit it with the top ball. Oh, he played it. Yeah, the reason he scratched is, he overcut it.
Plus, he put a little English on it.
All right, let's erase those lines. But he did play my shot, though.
He did.
Which I like. We just got to move this over a little bit because it's showing on the... There you go.
This one, I'm just going to pocket it there and just leave the cue ball over there. Looks like Andrew agrees with that method. He did more of a stun
He
shot.
tried to stun it over. It's shocking.
Good
All right.
shot.
No harm done, and we got a 3-3 match here.
Looks like Andrew's stroke's a little nervous and tentative right now.
Goal.
That was in honor of the World Cup that just happened recently. It wasn't. It
Looks
was
like we have a player timeout. Patrick using the
the
facilities, and Andrew's going to be breaking off here in rack 7. If you are joining our stream for the first time to enjoy some great pool, just to let you know, we are streaming from Bison Billiards. We are located in Clarence, New York, which is located about 20 minutes outside of Buffalo. We are the premier pool hall in all of Western New York. Leagues are a big, big deal in these parts. Bison Billiards has 22 BCA teams that they host, along with 51 APA teams, 7 teams in our all-ladies league, and also 8 teams in our Masters League. So over 70 teams weekly, plus 15 teams once a month. We did also mention that every Saturday of the year we have a tournament, anything ranging from 8-ball, 9-ball, Scotch doubles, 8-ball on either the 7-foot bar box tables or the 9-foot tables. We also have a 12-foot snooker table, a heated 3-cushion table, dart boards, great food, great drinks. So if you haven't ever visited us here at Bison Billiards, definitely make it a point to stop on by and enjoy some great pool, eat, drink, and be merry. All right, so good layout here. Just thinly slice this one ball in. You're going to have the two in the opposite side. And he didn't come far enough. Looks like he's going to be kicking at this two ball, one rail. He calls the proper pocket there, the opposite side. Can easily kick this in if he makes good contact. All right, just comes underneath it a bit and gonna leave Patrick. I'm sorry, he's gonna leave Andrew an edge of this two ball, but not much he can really do with it. Depending on how much of the two ball he has, he might be able to sneak behind that five pocket. Or I'm sorry, behind that five ball. Okay, he had a lot more than I thought. All right, so he's going to leave an opportunity here for Patrick to, again, retake his lead. Gonna play this with some bottom right. Come underneath the 6, I believe. No? All right, he's banking at the 2 ball. No, not sure.
I just wanted to relay that back to them. Yeah, no, let them know. I will have a team for them. So, come in. A what?
All right, just slow roll this 2 ball in. You're gonna have a nice look at the 3. Reason why he overran his position there was more what side of that pocket he played that 2 ball into. He overcut it, played it to the near side of the pocket. He got a little bit more roll on the cue ball, but he makes up for it.
You going for the four? Oh, he is going for the 4. I was going to ask if you were
table
going to
length
go.
bank here, bottom right corner. I do like it because you might be able to play a little bit of a 2-way. You got that 6 ball. Play this pocket speed.
I would either cut the 4 ball or gone for the 5, personally. But that's a great leave.
All right, so a kick and stick here, just a lot of left-hand English, and just come off the bottom rail and try to leave the cue ball behind that 10.
It's a great shot.
That's what he went for. He just caught the 4 really thin.
Yeah, didn't get much of the 4, unfortunately. This one you got to hit with left-hand English. You don't want the cue ball to go under the 10, 6, 7 and potentially get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you got almost a diamond between that 4-10, so I'm probably digging into this, and I'm trying to come above the 10.
That's what I'm doing 100%.
And that's what he did. He got above it, but
failed to pocket the ball, unfortunately. I'm not sure about either of these guys as far as their jumping abilities.
Andrew jumps. I know that. I've
Okay.
seen him jump. He does pretty well with it. I know he's got a jump cube. Patrick,
Well, this is a
not,
really easy jump. I don't know why he's not contemplating it if he's a good jumper.
and especially being left-handed. I feel like this is an easier jump
100%.
for a left-handed player than a right-handed player for
yeah, I
sure.
wouldn't be able to reach that as a righty. Yeah, I'm not sure about the jumping.
Wow,
That's
he's
an
gonna
easy
really
jump
have to
shot.
spin this ball.
Spun it well, but unfortunately he scratched. All right,
If
except
we're
for the-
playing early 10s, you'd definitely be going for this 4-10 because the 6-7's tied up, so the run out is very difficult.
Yeah, the six is a little messy. The 4 and 5 are easy peasy.
Now here's a key with this shot. The 5 ball's hanging in the pocket, so you don't really have to do too much to get position for the 5. So when I play the 4 here, I'm playing maybe to get position on the. Okay, he's playing the 4-10, so maybe they are playing early 10s.
I don't think they are. They told me that before the match. I don't understand why you'd go for this if you weren't. It's not going to free up the 6-7, so what's the purpose of it?
You may have actually hooked herself. I
You might,
can't tell.
That shot did not make a
Oh,
whole
no,
lot of
he's-
sense to me.
He's okay, I think.
Yeah, but now he's got the same. I mean, he's shooting the 4 again. I would have rather shot the 4 with ball in hand.
Yeah,
That doesn't
and
make sense to me.
And with ball in hand, too, you might have been able to go into that 6-7 because the 5's hanging over the pocket, so you don't really have to play position. So you could make the 4, go into the 6-7, break those up.
Yeah, I was.
I
a
mean,
big
it's
fan
all
of
safe.
that.
It's all safe here. You just thin off the 4, play the 4 here, and then bring the cue ball here.
Oh, there's no way he's playing safe here. He's going for this shot in the corner. But I like that shot a lot.
Can he see enough of the 4 ball?
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought he could. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, he did kind of 2 things that helped Andrew there. He missed the ball and he broke up the 6-7. So
Now, if he hits the wrong part of the 5 here, then the
Well-
4 is going to squirt off to the.
you can't hit the rail first. He played that great. He played
Really
that really
well.
good.
Now the 6 and 7 are cleaned up,
Yep.
so no issues now.
I'm still spinning this 4 ball. Don't try to hold it with inside. Spin it. Yeah, if you're going to do that, though, hit it with a little bit more pace.
I'm with you there, buddy.
Because now you're going into the 7. Maybe you're not. He might be able to draw this out.
You're going to either draw it, or I would just do a slow roll and be under the 7 for the corner like that.
All right. Roll this up about 6 inches for the 10 in the bottom right corner.
Turned
Right.
out pretty well.
All right, so this 10 ball for Andrew's first lead of the match, I believe. I think he's been trailing or tied the entire way. I don't think Andrew.
Outside, he won the first rack, but outside of that, you're right. Yep, Andrew does
Did
take
he
the
win
lead.
the first rack?
I think he won the first rack. I could be wrong, but let's update the score here.
Go back and look.
We'll give Andrew a goal.
I know they went back and forth. They both missed the 10 ball in the first rack. I thought for
They did,
some
yeah.
reason that Patrick got it, but
Oh, he might have won the first rack. Now that just yeah.
let's see.
All right, let's go to the other screens. Looks like we've been missing a lot of the commentating.
Nope, you were right. Andrew won the first rack. All right, so Andrew's second lead of the match. He's up 4-3. All right, both of them breaking off from pretty much the exact same spot, a little left of center. For
Andrew
us.
was breaking over here, so I like that he moved more towards the middle.
9 ball. Oh, no, looked like it was with the 7 ball. No.
Andrew had been getting a really good break, but he kept making the cue ball. Maybe that's why he shifted a little.
You could play the 1 into the 7, just slow roll it. You could try to play the 1 in the bottom right corner and just kind of try to slide over for the 2.
That's a tight shot, squeezing it past the 9. I think it does go though. I'm with you. I think I'd probably play the 7. That's a much higher percentage shot. Yeah, he's definitely shooting the 1 ball in that to the left, in that direction. He elected to play safety.
And
Oh no,
wow, there's no way he called that.
no.
All right, so if I'm Andrew, I'm going to take this on.
Just cut it.
Yeah, I think you can cut it. What
It's
are
going
they
to be hard to
discussing?
hold. The cue ball's coming over like that. Overcut
Oh,
it.
he overcut it.
Hit it so well that he hit it too well.
All right, a little top right here. You want to try to find that gap between the 5-8.
That's a very specific window.
Yep.
It may look easy, people, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, he caught it too thin.
And he didn't use right English. That's what got him.
He's going to be kicking at this, I think, off the bottom rail. I mean, if it's me, I'm probably just going to call the 7 just in case.
Not a bad idea, just in case. Cover your butt. It's
Oh,
a
wow. He's able
possibility.
to hit it on that side. Watch out for the
Uh-oh.
scratch. That's going to
No
find the
bueno.
pocket. And good opportunity here for, although does this 3 have a pocket?
Goes right in the side.
Does it? Okay, yeah,
Think
I guess
so.
it does.
But
All right. Just watch out for that 6.
uh-oh. Set that up really well.
Yep.
4 to the 5 is going to be natural.
Yeah, I'm going forward here with left-hand spin, coming 2 rails
Yeah,
out for
bring
the
it out.
5.
Oh, are you going that much?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were a little bit fuller on the 4, I would say just come out 1 rail.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
how I would have
see,
done that.
He tried to hold it, and that's what caused the miss. Now this, I'm just coming 1 rail, just down for the 5. No
Yeah, I'm
need to
just
do
punching
anything
this off the
crazy
top
here.
rail.
Yeah, not sure why he came backwards.
Yeah, he wasn't. He shouldn't have used right English there. That's what made it spin to the right.
All right, but he's
towards
got a
the
good
6.
angle on the 5. Just punch it. Overcut.
There goes the 7.
7, but there's no way Andrew's going to give this back.
I would think
7's
not.
going to stay down.
8 to the 9. That's the challenge.
All right, looks like you can just play this with some inside and just kind of play the cue ball back to the middle of the table. All right, he's okay.
Yeah, I would have hit that softly with little inside as well and put the 6 in the side. I'm not sure if the 6 goes
I
past the
think
10,
you
but
just
it's
roll this forward just a few inches. Yep.
beautifully.
All right, you can just draw this to the rail.
8 to the 9. Here we go. This is the challenging shot.
How do you go forward there?
Ay, ay,
Yeah, I
ay.
probably would have drawn that to the rail. It looked like he had a great angle. But pretty easy safety shot here, just thin off the 9. Oh, he missed it.
I wasn't sure if he could see the 9. Apparently, he could not. This, I'm definitely coming out more so you just draw it off
Yep.
the rail, be easier.
Yeah, he's leaving himself a little too straight, like
don't
Larry's
shoot this
saying.
straight. This is
You should have put the cue ball like around here.
and now he just left himself more distance, even though it's not a hard
No,
shot.
no, I think this is very makeable for Bubba here. Tire a matchup at 4. And he buries it, so
Knotted up at 4.
a little back and forth here. It doesn't seem like either player can string together, more than 1 rack. It's
See if we're missing any good chat going on. No, not so much. We're at 50% right now in the poll.
yeah, how many votes do we have? Let's see. 10 votes.
Wow, okay.
50-50, 5 apiece.
So 5, yeah. 5 per man. Yeah, I'm with you there, Vinny. No one's really kicked into a higher gear, and both players are still struggling a little bit, but hopefully someone's going to kick it into gear.
So Larry already mentioned what both these players are playing with, but this is the time of the match where I like to give a quick plug for the Bison Billiards Pro Shop. Full service pro shop, anything from cues to cases, tips, if you need a tip replacement, gloves, chalk. Mike, the owner here, has over 200 pool cues in stock for sale. You don't need to be a millionaire to add a new cue to your bag. The prices range from $100 and up. And we're an active dealer for Predator, Jacoby, Viking, P-Shower, Q-Tech. And one of the things that I've been trying to learn more about is the custom cues that are out there. And
my
we have over
specialty.
75 different custom cues in stock. So anything from Joss West to Shaw, Davini, Prather, Zaricki, Southwest, Black Boar. So all the big names in the custom cue game, we have their cues in stock. Check us out at Bison Billiards, and we can show you the cue. Might even be able to hit a couple balls with the cue, see if it works for you, and if it's something that you enjoy, we'll make a deal.
Man,
good
oh
shot
man, does
there.
Mike have a lot of phenomenal cues here, guys and girls.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to admit I've never been big into the pool equipment side of things, but trying to get a little bit more into it. I had a nice discussion with our good friend Matt Edgreen, who I know is a pretty heavy cue collector, and he was teaching me a little bit, and he was telling me about Shelby Williams, who
That's
he seems to be the hottest name in the game right now.
he
with,
is. He won the
with his
Cue Maker
custom
of the Year this
cues.
past year.
Matt was telling me that he's had a few cues made by Shelby and was showing me pictures, and they all turned out absolutely beautiful. So if I ever do move away from Jacoby, I think I might have to pick up a Shelby Williams. I think that would be my next cue. And he's
Be a
getting
smart
into shafts
choice.
now, too. He does carbon fiber. He does keel wood. Matt was telling me he's coming out with some brake cues, so or he may already have some brake cues out there. So if you're not familiar with Shelby Williams, definitely Google him. Check him out on Facebook. I was checking out his Facebook earlier today, and yeah, just some of the cues that he produces are just absolutely mind-blowing.
Phenomenal Cue Maker. He's the Cue Maker of the Year this past year.
All handmade, and just can't beat the quality.
There's a lot of cue makers out there nowadays, but as far as the two biggest guys in the past couple of years, it's definitely Shelby Williams and Eddie Cohen. Matt isn't as much of a cue collector as he is a Shelby Williams collector. The only cues he has is Shelby Williams. I told him, if you have 5 or 7 cues, you got to at least start to expand and get other brands. All right, this is tough for the 5. Okay, well, luckily it's kind of lucky that he missed that, Andrew, because you didn't have a fantastic shot at the 5. And I also like that you said that if you were to ever peel away from Jacoby, you'd probably lean towards Shelby.
Yes.
Because I will tell you, as someone who is a cue collector, if I were to ever get another cue again, I would get a Shelby Williams without a doubt.
Yeah.
The ultimate cue for me right now would be a Shelby Williams with made out from a Roundsville blank.
Okay. All right, so
Here comes the safety.
I was going to say, he's not trying to play a carom on this 10, is he? No.
No. What I would want to do here, even though this is not a bad shot, is I would want to put the
Yep,
4 ball near the
absolutely.
5 ball for when you get
I'd
ball
have
in
the cue
hand.
ball below the 4.
I just want the 4 closer to the 5 ball because the 5's so
Yep.
problematic.
Yeah. Only good thing, though, is with where the 5 ball is, you don't want to have to play the 5 in the bottom corner because you don't want to have to cross the side pocket. So he did put it in an okay spot, because if he gets ball in hand here, now he can play the 4 up in the top left corner. But yeah, I agree with you. I think
Well, you can't put the 4 up here now.
no, I was saying
Oh.
you want to play the 5 up in this corner, so it's kind of easier to have the 4 down here, because now you can just play the cue ball
For
to this
sure,
rail. If the 4 ball was up here, it might be a little bit difficult to get back below the 5. So, but I agree with you. I think I would have thought to put the 4 ball up table. So
Bubba's
Let's
just weighing
see.
out his options here, how he wants to go about this rack. He's assessing his options. But I agree with Vinny. I'm probably... he's going for a 3 foul.
is Andrew on 2 currently?
I don't think so. I think 1 for sure.
Yeah, if he's only on 1, I'm going for the run out here.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
with you.
everything's open. Unless that 5 ball is closer to the side pocket than it looks like, but I think that 5's makeable for sure.
5 definitely goes. I don't know why he's... I think he's trying to make the 4, which doesn't make sense with this angle.
No. Yeah, he definitely tried to play the foul there, but gives Andrew a little pat on the chest. I think saying,
I think the 4 goes...
I was
in
trying
the
to get you,
side.
buddy, but I didn't. I think I'm just stopping on this 8, just playing safe.
I'd probably play safe. Well, you could certainly bank it, which he tried. Which would have been great if he had made it. He would have been in trouble on the 5.
All right, so if you play this 4 in the top left corner, you can roll up and play the 5 in the bottom corner. But again, that's a tough shot. You're crossing the side pocket, has a chance of hitting the point.
Definitely adds a challenge. These guys still aren't feeling it right now. They're definitely struggling a little bit, but hopefully that's gonna pick up a little bit. They're not pocketing balls, but luckily they're not. I mean, they're not leaving each other great shots either. So. Oh, we're playing Rush now. I gotta tell everybody, this past weekend, I just went to New York City and saw Rush at Madison Square Garden.
Did you really?
One
When was
of the
that?
most phenomenal, epic shows I've ever seen in my life.
Nice.
I've seen Rush 7 or 8 times. They're the band I've seen most, but this was definitely the best Rush concert I've ever seen. It was unfreaking believable. Any Rush fans out there? Please.
I
yes.
used to listen to a lot of Rush, Neil Peart and Geddy Lee, right?
Yep.
All still original. Who's still in the band?
Well, the thing is Neil Peart died.
Neil Peart died, right?
7 or 8 years ago, but it's still Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, the original 2 guys, and now they brought in Annika Niles, this woman from Germany who is unbelievable. She's a phenomenal drummer.
Okay.
All right, that didn't
I
work
forgot
out so
Neil
great.
Peart did pass away. I
Double
forgot
kiss.
About that.
Let me see if we got any comments on my Rush comment there. No? Okay. Right now, Patrick is slightly favored, 55 to 45% in our poll.
All right, he buries that and got a little sharper angle on the 7 than he probably would have wanted, but I think he could just come down between the 10-8 and back up for the 8. Wow.
We were right over Getty.
You
It
got
was
great
so
seats.
cool, yeah.
7 ball missed. Wow, Andrew's got a really nice layout here. Just there's really much to do. Just
No.
make the 7.
Get you right there for the 8. Punch that. No, a little straighter on the 8 than he wanted, but he's going to
He's
make
got
it work.
enough to maybe just punch it off the right side rail. I mean, the 10 ball,
I'm going for a draw here because I'm a weirdo.
you're trying to draw for the side.
Only because it's straight, yeah. So I
right.
think it would easily.
He's actually okay here because he has to come onto the opposite side of the 10. So just make the 9 with some bottom left.
Thank you, young man.
All right,
Pockets
so
that
Andrew,
beautifully. Andrew is in great shape here to take a 5-4 lead. We'll get that updated after he pockets the ball or whoever does. Thank you, bud. All right, so Andrew made that and takes the 5-4 lead over Bubba.
and he is on the Hills Hill. One more to get on the hill. We are racing to 7. And again, stick around as soon as this match concludes. We have another top 20 match featuring Dave Bauer and Jose Alicia.
And watch out for this guy. I will tell you guys, Jose is one of my good buddies, and I definitely see him in the top 5 for the next 6 to 8 months. He just won the tournament this past weekend, the bar box. He's a really strong shooter.
Yeah, and when I left on Saturday, I stayed kind of late. I didn't play in the tournament, but I came to watch, and he was on the loser's side, and he had to beat Tyler and then beat Kirk twice.
Yep.
So he must have really turned it on there at the end of the tournament.
He did. We were talking about it. He was telling me that he was on the loser side, but then played really well against Tyler and Kirk. Oh, he overcut the one ball, but did not leave his opponent a fantastic shot. So sensing a safety here, or he could be going for the 5 ball. I think probably a safety, but that's just how I would go about it. As we've said many times, everybody has their own paths and choices. And good idea, but it didn't turn out as great as he would have liked. Definitely left Patrick full visibility on the 1 ball. And it's quite makeable, even though it's not necessarily the easiest shot out there.
Just make it, and you can play that 2-5 combo, but you're going to leave it for Andrew.
I think that was his intent.
Roll this in again with some check side English so the cue ball doesn't drift towards that top rail. Oh, watch out. All right.
Just got away with that. Yeah, looked really bad for a moment. Is that
That's
really
gonna be good.
well with the short rail combo? Which kept
Nice
the 2 on
shot
that.
here to be a lefty. You can just reach over the table. Oh, and he undercut it. Looks like he one-stroked that. It didn't really take his time on that one.
Nope, I'm with you. Didn't leave Bubba the greatest of shots. I think Bubba's going to be kicking at this. All right, Andrew's probably going to cut this to the upper left corner. It's thin. Cue ball comes naturally down the table towards the 3 ball. Pockets it well. Didn't leave himself a phenomenal shot.
No, I don't know where he goes with this 3 ball. I mean, I think it does pass the 6,
Yeah.
but
If the need be, I would cut it to the top left, and then the cue
really
ball's
tough to get position on the
That's
floor
what he
here.
called.
Watch out for the scratch in the side pocket, obviously.
It's a definite possibility.
Or he's going to leave Patrick with a really nice opening shot here.
For sure. Now I'm
We
hitting
got
this
Greek
with...
Yogurt Jim in the live chat. Didn't even see him
Hey.
sneak in.
When did he get here?
Jim, you got to make a grander entrance than that. You can't just sneak in like a little church mouse.
He did that last week, too,
You
that
gotta,
stinker.
you gotta come in with some
Guns
some
blazing.
oomph. Yep, he was on the wrong side of the 3, that's for sure. You might hear some moments of silence. Larry and I are trying to get our dinner down here.
Trying not to chew in your ear, and we're trying to mute ourselves amongst bites. All right, Patrick should just pocket this to the bottom right with a little bit of left to come off the side rail and go past the side pockets. Didn't use the left, but that works out great. It's got a really good angle on the 8 ball to pocket it to the top right corner. Hits it really well. A little harder than you... Nope, that's going to be okay. Now the cue ball is probably going to skid and kiss
Maybe
the
go into
10
the 10,
ball.
yeah.
It's gonna just kiss the inside of the 10 ball, which might cause a little problem. So if part of me wants to draw it out to avoid that and be fine. But I'd have to see the angle if I was at the table. All right, he's still got a pretty good shot of the 10 here.
Yeah, I was going to say going into
Tie
a ball
things up.
isn't always the worst thing if you can kind of judge where that secondary ball is going to go.
Absolutely.
A little difficult there. He's going to leave himself a tough shot on this 10 up to the top left corner. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Not the worst leave. Well, all right. Bounced out more than he was hoping for.
Now, Jim, when you say you're coming in 2 weeks, you're coming to Rochester, you're coming to Buffalo, you're going to try to hit up both pool halls, or what? What's your itinerary look like? Wow, nice shot there by Andrew. He sneaks it in, and he is on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. I know this has been a little bit of a back and forth match, rocky at times, but Andrew finds a way to come up with our first 2-game lead, I believe, and that puts him on the hill. Oh, Jim's coming to Buffalo, just Buffalo. That makes us feel very important that you're bypassing Rochester and just focusing on the premier pool hall in Western New York, Buys and Billiards.
Good choice.
No shade.
Rochester a little sketchy.
Yeah, no shade on Billiard Breakdown or Rochester,
But we
but
love them.
I feel like we have a little bit more fun here in Buffalo.
I agree with you, buddy. Jimmy, flying in or driving?
Oh, from Pittsburgh, I would assume he's driving.
Yeah, it's only a 3-hour drive. Pretty simple, 3.5.
Thank you, Jim. That means a lot. I will definitely be here. I'll make it a point to be here, so make sure you let us know the dates, the times, and yeah, we'll set something up. Maybe we'll do something on stream, or we'll do a little meet and greet. You can sign autographs.
Now that you and I are celebrities.
Make sure that all your well, I was more so saying Jim would sign autographs.
All right, just slide the cue ball up the rail so you got the 4 in the bottom right corner. Slow down. Hit
he's
that really
okay.
well. I think he hit a little more distance than he wanted, but that turned out fantastic. Great position there.
Oh, I knew that 4 ball was going to fall. And he's going to leave himself pretty thin on the 5, but just go for the make here. Just let the cue ball loose.
Plus the next ball's hanging, so
Yeah, and it looks like you're going to, if you cut it in, you're going to come between the 7-8. Oh, we went for the bank. Wow.
yeah, he did
And he's going to set Andrew up real nicely.
extremely well.
There are 2 possibilities. One of the best players in Pittsburgh is coming with me. Okay. I'm coming alone. If Tim comes with me, we're driving. If I show up alone, I'm riding the dirty dog again. Are you able to reveal Tim's last name? Maybe we can set up some action for
Or what
for
the dirty
him
dog
or
is.
for you. The dirty dog is the Greyhound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we I don't know if you knew this, but Jim's told the story of the last time he came to Western New York. He was stranded at the Greyhound station in downtown Buffalo, and Roger Jackson saved him.
Nice.
Jim said at the time he was surrounded by some bums, and they had some bad intentions, but Roger Jackson swooped in.
Roger's a great guy.
Yeah, he picked Jim up and took him to Rochester.
That does sound familiar now that you said that.
All correct. I want to know who this Tim is.
Yeah, I was
though.
just gonna
He's
ask
one of
if
the best players in Pittsburgh.
If he was one of the guys that plays it, you say, is it Pinkies that you play at often? I think the place you had named was Pinkies.
Pinkies.
Your,
The name
your
of the
pool
record
hall.
store from the movie Next Friday with
Tim McHugh. Oh, that's ironic.
Is that really his last name, or is that
It's a
is that
mixed
something
scam.
that he came up with? It'd be like if McDonald's started selling pool equipment, you could drive through and be like, "I'll take the McQ."
I'd like a Mc9 ball, please.
Actually, what was it? My third or fourth grade math teacher was Miss McHugh. Now that
Oh,
I
yeah?
think of it, yeah.
All right, Bubba's got a good chance here to
He overrolls it a
extend the
little
match.
bit, but
get
yeah,
to
he
a
needs
6
to
to
make
5.
this 10 ball to extend the match and take us to rack 12. And he buries it. All right, still in the match, 6-5. He's holding on. One more to get this match. Well, that does away with my prediction because I said Andrews 7-4.
I said Andrews 7-5.
Did you? Okay. Let's see.
Something's going on with the camera.
Tim plays at both pinkies and breakers. Yeah, it looks like might just be some shadows.
You know, there's some overexposure going on.
Yeah, sometimes it does this with the light.
Oh, okay.
Should clear up.
Okay, so it is pinkies. I remember you telling me.
Pinkies and breakers. All right, so Patrick Bubba breaking off from his normal position. He makes the 1 ball, and look at this. He's going to have a shot on the 2, I think. Maybe the 2 doesn't sneak past the 6. That would be pretty unfortunate because what a layout here. Everything is pretty much open. What, Jim, just to give us an idea, what is Tim McHugh's Fargo? Oh, he was able to sneak it in. I wouldn't put it past him to play this 3-5 combo. It's not an easy shot, but, you know, he's got to make something happen here down 6-5. That's what he called. And he makes it. Pretty natural shape here just to come on the opposite side of the 6. Play this with a little bit of right hand English. Come out 2 rails for the 4, middle of the table. Hit that a little soft. He wanted it to keep going because look where that 6 ball is. All right, 6 up to that top right corner. Leaves himself some distance, but
It's a tough shot here.
I don't want to jinx it. Can we have a break and run here? Oh, shoot.
That's a great lead, though, for his opponent.
Probably should have
Very
held
tough.
off on that comment.
I think you were safe because, unfortunately, I don't think we've had more than a 3-ball run between these guys tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit of choppy play. I think they would both admit that.
Oh, for sure.
Not at the top of their games.
All right, let's see what we can find out about this guy. He might not have a Fargo rating.
No, Fargo. He's one of the top players in Pittsburgh,
Well, he's not listed as McHugh.
unless he has an alias.
Hey, he might have a different name. Jim Omerta?
Omerta.
Vinny Omerta. What does Omerta mean? Is that an Italian thing?
Omerta. It's like a pact, right?
Oh. I do not see a Tim McHugh.
Yeah,
in
Omerta. It's a
Fargo.
code of silence and honor originating in southern Italy. that forbids any cooperation with legal authorities. Yeah, it's like a pact, like we got an omerta.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not sure that we have the correct name, or maybe there's
Yeah, I think
Jim setting us up.
Jim's not giving us all the information on this
Tim McHugh.
this McDonald's pool player. Well, I mean, I'll play him. I'm not scared. Try to turn him into my McFish. My
And he
fillet
says,
of
I ain't
fish.
afraid of no ghosts.
All right, so back to this match. Andrew, 4 balls left on the table, but doesn't love it. He's pretty straight in on the 7. Oh, his real name might not even be Tim. Now we're getting the real deal scoop here.
Well, Jim, you don't come to another town and rob your friends, for starters. I like his last comment. How am I supposed to make any money? Don't come to our town and try to rob us, buddy.
No.
Or you might be sleeping with the fishes, buddy.
Yeah.
We like gambling, but we don't like getting robbed. We'll gladly play anybody for a little fun and a little cheese on the side.
I won't name any names, but we had a player coming through Buffalo on Sunday who I was offered a match, and it was straight robbery.
Jay Reed in the house, our buddy. One of the stronger shooters in Western New York.
Very strong shooter.
Whew, can that guy play?
Oh, I didn't know that. Bengal paws.
I did know that.
Did you know that?
I did.
He did a year at
Jim
college.
and I have had some good Facebook conversations through Messenger.
Okay. Oh, he chopped at that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, luckily he did not leave his opponent a fantastic shot, although it's very makeable. Or he could play some pretty mean safeties here.
Why only 1 year? Did you just not enjoy your college experience over at Buffalo State?
That's when he met Jim McHugh, and they went on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that for those who are enjoying this stream as much as we have been, there are definitely some players like Jay Reed, Kirk Rutherford.
Yep.
We definitely have some really strong players that unfortunately aren't on this list that we'd love to see on the list. But yeah, that would definitely give us some more exciting pool to watch.
Yeah, when we say Buffalo or Bison's top players, it's what we're saying is the players that have the availability and they're able to be on the list and play on stream regularly. So it's not necessarily the top players. I would say majority of the top players are probably on the list. But like you said, you mentioned a couple that, you know, if we really were stacking players from best to worst, they'd certainly be on the list.
Yeah, and I would not be number 12 at that point. I'd probably be in the 15
All
to
right,
18 region.
so Andrew closes it out, and he takes the match 7-5. We'll bring Andrew in for a quick post-match interview
My prediction
before
was rocking.
we get the next match started. A very special headlining match here between Dave Bauer and Jose Alicia, coming off his big tournament victory in Saturday's monthly bar box. If you have a question for Andrew, pop it in the chat. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer. David Tokarski says, great job, Andrew. Greek Yogurt Jim. He went on a national student exchange to Columbia, Missouri after I discovered how to lose my shirt in this game and dropped out of college. Well, everybody chooses their own path, and glad it's worked out for you. I probably should have dropped out of college a lot sooner than I did, but I stuck it out. All right, we're going to ask Andrew who his favorite brother is. Dave. Who likes Dave in this match? I'm going to give my official prediction once we finish the post-match interview with Andrew. Not sure what's taking him so long to make his way over here, but see if I can flag him down. All right, I'll be right back with you. All right, so we are joined by our winner in match 1, Andrew Barker. He takes the victory 7-5 over Patrick Bubba Miller. Andrew, just give us your initial thoughts coming off the win. How do you think you played?
Really bad. I think me and Patrick, we both shoot pretty, rough today.
Yeah, Larry and I mentioned that. I mean, you guys definitely have a higher gear. The match started off a little choppy. It looked like towards the middle part of the match, and then later in the match, it seemed like you guys found your groove a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think you'd be the first one to admit there were definitely some choppy moments, and yeah, but you definitely come out with the victory, and we do have some questions in the live chat. We have Donald Schaefer says he wants to know who's your favorite brother.
He's my only brother.
Okay, so
But
Donald,
not
I
him,
think you.
not him. Vincent Campana.
Okay, so Donald, you are Andrew's favorite brother. There were also some questions in the chat about what you and Patrick do for a living. Somebody was saying that Patrick climbs the tree and then you catch the tree as it's falling.
Pretty much.
Really? That's impressive. Okay.
Yeah, he's up there cutting it down, and then depending on what needs to be moved, and I move it around and get rid
Yeah,
of it.
somebody was, I think it might have been Patrick's girlfriend, something about loving dolphins. Yeah, Me Love Dolphins, who claims to be Patrick's girlfriend. We didn't question her, but she says that she
don't
doesn't
mind.
think that Andrew climbs, but he's there.
No, I'm there though. I show up.
All right. So yeah, it was kind of back and forth, and then at the end you kind of took a 2-game lead, and you never looked back. I mean, just coming off this match, what are some of the things you think you did well, or maybe some of the things you got to improve on going into maybe your next stream match?
Not overthinking where I want to be.
Okay.
So like, if I was shooting a ball, instead of trying to maybe go 3 rails or power through a ball, there's definitely a spot where I could have maybe floated a ball.
Just play
or
some easier
just-
position.
Yeah, or maybe work on safes. I was trying to get safe behind the ball all the time.
Yeah.
And I left a shot every time. So it just looked brutal.
So we got another match coming up here between Dave Bauer and Jose Alicia. Are you familiar with either of these players?
Yeah.
Who can we get a score prediction out of you?
I'm going to say Jose 7, David 4.
7-4. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a strong prediction.
And I think the win is going to be Jose's going to jump the 7 in and then run out.
You think he's what?
He's going to jump to get to
Oh,
the
okay.
7, and then he's going to run out
He's gonna
whatever's
run out?
left.
Okay.
It's my prediction.
We'll see if that
He's lethal with the
prediction
jump cue.
comes to fruition. But yeah, again, congratulations. You shot well at times, certainly, to get the win. So we'll see you on stream again real soon. All right. We'll let Andrew take off, and we'll get Larry back in the booth at some point. But let me go talk to the players and confirm the match, find out what rules they're playing by, and we'll go ahead and get started. Hang tight.
All right, all right, all right. Your favorite commentator is back, and we'll bring Vinny in a minute. Just kidding. All right, so we got Dave and Jose now. Looks like the fellas are getting warmed up here, and then we'll get the match underway. They're not ranked right now. They're in the 20-30 range.
Yeah, they're still ranked on my list.
Oh, okay.
So like on the back end, I have them ranked. Just depending on when they sign up for the list.
So this is going to be a good, solid, interesting match. I know Jose's game very well. He's a really strong run-out player. Dave also has that ability. Dave, I haven't seen Dave shooting as much. So I'm thinking Jose is going to win this. Somewhat convincingly. I'm saying Jose is going to win 7-4. But Dave could very easily make this a good, tight, close match. Dave's a good, solid shooter. All right, we're good to go, and we're about to get things underway. Check on any good comments that I've missed here. And I'm also going to stop that last poll and start another one. All right, let's get another poll going here. Get your take on this.
And they are playing 9-ball pool, race to 7, so a little different from our first match. Personally, I prefer 9-ball over 10-ball, and again, it's easier to commentate because it's not a call shot game, so anything goes, anything counts.
All right, I just started a poll. Tell me what your thoughts. Who do you like? Jose? Dave?
Greek Yogurt Jim, not impressed with the lag. I missed it. I was looking away. But Dave must have won the lag. He is opening with a break. Matt Edgreen says Jose by 4. And we just had the winner from our first match. Andrew Barker predicts 7-4. Jose. So it seems like
That's what I
everybody's
said, too.
predicting Jose. What do you think?
Jose.
You think
Jose's
Jose?
gonna
What's your score prediction?
7-3 or 4.
7-3.
Probably 4. Probably 3 actually.
You know what? Just to be a contrarian, I'm going to say Dave on the hill, 7-6.
Dave certainly could.
And
Dave's
that's
got
nothing against Alicia or Jose. He's coming off of, as we all know, a big tournament victory on Saturday in our monthly bar box. So we got Ron Schmiel says 7-3 Jose.
Yeah, I think it's 7-3 or 7-4. Jose's just too strong. Even though Dave's a really solid player and he can make a lot of good shots and balls.
Dave, I believe Dave plays in some of the leagues, but I'm not sure if he plays as much on the 9-foot tables as he used to. I know when
yeah.
I started coming into the pool hall, you saw him on the 9-foot tables a lot more, but very strong player. I remember when he played in the straight pool league, he was not a player you wanted to face because at any given time he can string some racks together. So, but yeah, let's see.
can shoot
Let's see
some
how this
pool,
match
for
plays
sure.
out.
And I know I generally tell people the equipment that our players are using. I know that Jose is using a Shelby Williams.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he got off of Matt Edgreen. And Dave Bauer uses a Bob Zaricki, who's also a fantastic cue maker out of Pennsylvania.
Now, after the top 20, we just ranked players based on when they joined the list. So if it means anything to you, Dave Bauer currently sits in the 28th spot. Jose sits at 27, but I can tell you they're way stronger players than that. It's just really when they joined the list. They joined a little bit later than others. So
Jay.
in I would say in a few short months, both these players will probably crack the top 20 at least.
For sure.
Jay Reed, I'll take Dave, and 4 on the wire. Wow.
I definitely think that Jose is going to be in the top 5. And Dave should definitely work his way into
So
the
if
top
Dave
10,
wins this match, I'm going to look like the smartest guy in the room
for
with
sure.
everybody taking Jose.
I can't go against my buddy. He and I are the Twin Towers. Oh. Oh. All right. Jose's out.
You said you and Jose are the Twin Towers?
That's what we call it.
Okay.
We've played in a few tournaments together, and because we're both short, we joke. We say the opposite, and we say
No,
that
it's
we're
funny you say that
we're the
because
Twin
I remember
Towers.
one time I walked into the pool room and I saw you and Jose standing next. I was like, "Is that David Robinson and Tim Duncan?" Oh wait, no, that's Larry and Jose. And so, yeah, they were the Twin Towers. Now you're the new Twin Towers.
We are the vertically challenged.
But that they say that helps with your pool game. A little bit lower center of gravity. You're closer to the table. I mean, you look at a lot of the greatest pool players of all time. They were on the smaller side. I mean, Efren's not a big guy. A lot of the Filipino, Alex
Varner.
Pagulayan, Varner,
Jose Perico was a
Jose
little.
Perica. Yeah, so
Rondolfo Luwat.
now I'm 6'7", which makes it very challenging. I'm no. I'm like 5'9" and a half.
Somebody better check his sippy cup.
5'9" and a half. 5'10" on a good day if I'm wearing
Pumps.
some high-heeled shoes.
Dave's got a good chance to take the first rack here. He's in great shape. Just make the 7, stop the cue ball. The only downside is you don't want to be on the rail. It's harder to control the cue ball.
Great shot there.
Did not leave it on the rail. Now he's going to hit
Little
this with a lot of
straight.
top.
Yeah, now if you hit
I'm hitting this with top right.
top right, yep,
So
absolutely.
the cue ball goes like this.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, if you hit it with straight top, it can sometimes kill off the rail, but you play this with inside, a little touch of inside to give the cue ball that spin.
Oh, not enough right. He did the shot. He just didn't use enough right juice.
He's still got a cut, though, on it if he elects to play it or he can play safe. Looks like he's cutting at it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to cut that in or attempt to cut it.
Needs that cue ball to take off. It's not going to.
Looks like
leave
Jose's
Jose a
gonna-
perfect shot.
Get on the board first. Most likely, you never know.
Did you mention what Dave plays with, or are you not sure?
Dave plays with the Bob Zaricki.
Bob Zaricki. Okay.
Great cue maker out of
You
Pennsylvania.
mentioned that, yeah. Sweat bet, Dave, and 3 on the wire.
All right, Jose gets on the board first.
Anybody want to take Jay Reed up on his offer? We got Matt Egreen says he'll go 2 on the wire.
Matt, you hypocrite. You just said he was going to win by 3 or 4.
So Matt's willing to give up 2 games to take Alicia. First name Jose. I always want to say Alicia because whenever he'd play with Alicia B in the Scotch doubles, they were the
Team Alicia.
team Alicia.
Yep.
The Alicias. Oh, he says too little, too late.
Would have given you 3, Jay. Jay doesn't want the world.
Yeah.
Jay just wants a bet that is more attainable for him.
I still like Dave on the hill. I think he got a little rough on that 8 ball, but I liked what I saw on that out of that first rack.
Yeah, Dave
Seems
shooting
like
well.
he's hitting the ball straight. He just undercut it.
Jose's got a good spread here to definitely make the 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, 4 to the
4 to the
5 is probably the key transition in this rack. Jose doesn't tuck in his thumb on his rail bridge break shot. To take a look
Oh,
at
I see
that.
what you're saying.
All right, little straight on the 3, but I think he can come between the 8-9. You want to leave yourself a nice, healthy angle. Yeah, I would see. I wouldn't have come that way because it's tougher to. Well, he got good. Okay.
It's perfect. Bottom left.
I was gonna say to try to come between the 8-9 because then you're guaranteed an angle, but
Now you got
he
to avoid the
played
7,
that
the
really
8
well.
with bottom left draw here. Oh,
He's
you
gonna
got
hit the
inside the
8.
8. Wow. I was not expecting that. Plays
He's
a
gonna
pretty
lead
smart
Dave a
safety.
shot. Now here, if you can run into the 8, you're golden. If you want to cut this 5 ball in, you go into the bottom side of the 8. You hold for the 6.
Just need right hand English
But
to do that.
just make the ball. Or you could just play safe. Maybe bank the 5 up past the 9. Just keep the cue ball on the bottom rail. Top rail, I should say.
He was going for the cut for
Going
sure.
for the cut, and he's going to get away with it, but might not like his next shot.
Might not get a next shot.
I thought Jose was going to maybe just come off the 5 and put it behind the 9.
He's probably going to play safe, but there's a chance he could run it out too.
Huh.
Not his best safety, that's for sure. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there.
Now, the one thing I remember from Dave's game is he's got a very powerful stroke. He can really come with a shot at any time.
Yeah, he moves the ball
so
around well.
For us mere mortals, this might look like a tough draw shot on the 5, but he packs a good punch with his stroke. So, and it looks like he can draw to the left side of the 6, maybe. It's tough to see the angle on the monitor. He's going forward.
He has a little angle, but it's pretty darn straight. Oh, he's going for the one pocket shot. The one pocket two-way that did not turn
Yeah,
so
I mean, he would have
defensive.
had great position on the 6, but
Perfect.
you're kind of leaving that 5 ball naked.
Five to the
All right.
6 is the shot of this
2
rack.
rails here.
He might poop it in.
Yeah, but he's not going to like his next shot.
No.
Dave shaking his head in the stool, but I mean, got a little bit of justice, and he's going to get a lot of justice here.
Now he's going to be shaking his head in a positive way.
Yep,
6
just
right
get
to
on
the
the right
7.
side of the 7. Just
7
like,
right to the 8.
a shot like this, what I'm telling myself is you really can't over roll the ball. Like, even if you're all the way up table, that 7 ball is hanging in the pocket. So
Literally.
just don't come up short. He's okay.
Now you're just going to do a stop shot.
Yep. Just want to make sure you leave yourself an angle on the 8. I would probably roll down a little bit so you're underneath the 8. See, now he's a
Definitely
little
pooped it in,
straight.
Jay.
I would have rolled down a little bit so you could come above you could draw above the 9, but he might have to just play this forward and play the 9 up table.
Oh, no. Dave will not get out, Jay. Sorry.
Dave will not get out, and Jose will get out. You will
I can't imagine he wouldn't, but
confidently predict that Jose will get out
we
here.
certainly all missed 2 balls with ball in hand before. But I would not expect Jose to in this situation. Get up there, little guy.
He left himself a stretch. I mean, so I got a question. I mean, I'm only asking this because you've said how you and Larry, you and Jose are on the shorter side. Do you play shots with that in mind, like as far as not leaving yourself shots that you might have to stretch for, or like are you consciously thinking of that when you play position?
I definitely factor that
Okay.
in on a 9-foot table.
On a 9 foot. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's similar to like, being lefty or righty. You're playing position to leave yourself the easiest shot possible.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I definitely factor in my shortness
Okay.
on certain shots.
All right, so Jose's going to take a 2-0 lead, and
Like there's times what you're saying is I'll have the 9 ball here, and instead of trying to leave the cue ball here where I can't reach it, I'll just say, you know what, I'll just deal with the longer
that's what I mean. You'll
shot,
take a longer shot. Okay,
just so I know that I'm gonna make it.
gotcha. All right, good break there. Wow,
He's got a shot at the 1, and
wow. This
oh
is
boy,
you can't ask for much more than this.
it's tough too. He's got a great layout, good spread here.
Jim says he's 6'2". He still factors that in.
Well, at 6'2", that really wouldn't come into
Jay
play
Reed
as
says
much.
he left himself a stretch. That's half his shots.
Easy, buddy. Yeah, half of my shots and half of Jose's shots are stretch shots for sure.
I don't feel like we really have a lot of tall pool players at the pool hall. I feel like most of us are on the shorter side. I mean, like we don't have anybody that's 6'5", 6'6" at the table.
There are a couple, but it's
What
rare.
do we got?
Cordero,
Cordero is tall.
John and James, their cousins.
Okay.
They got to be 6'2", 6'3". Ron Wishman's probably 6'1".
Yeah, Ron Wishman's over 6 foot for sure.
Swain's 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, we're generally.
I'm thinking more in terms of
shorter
like
group.
Eric Horlifson from Canada, who's 6'7", you know. Just towers over the table.
There's our buddy Shane,
Okay.
Mr. Springer. All right, Jose to take a 3-love lead.
Yep. Goal.
All right, Dave's got to get on the board here and get himself settled in. We've said it before, it certainly is going to do a world for your confidence. Keeping yourself in the match mentally.
I remember when I was young, my dad used to say I like to shovel snow with my son, and I used to say, why don't you just use a shovel? Going back to what Jim said. Short and wide to push through the snow. Oh, Jim, don't come at our ladies like that.
Right?
You haven't spent that much time in Buffalo. We got some excellent looking women.
Beautiful women.
Of course, starting with my wife, because I know she's watching.
I think Emma's got to be the prettiest of them all.
I mean, she is.
I've only seen Emma once or twice when you came to a tournament that she was watching.
She doesn't come to the pool hall very often. Pool's not her thing, but we're gonna have to get that to change. I've tried to convince her to get into pool. It would make my life a lot easier to have her join me, and I'm sure I would certainly be at the pool hall a lot more. But
Sensing a 2-pack here. Oh, Jose didn't break and run last rack. He missed one.
the one thing that my wife said that would maybe get her into pool is the accessories. She works in the fashion industry, so maybe we can ask Shelby to build her a nice pink glittery pool stick.
Emma, I've got some cues that you would love. Do you like purple? Is she a purple
She likes
fan?
pink.
Pink?
Very girly.
Emma's got to see my baby, the cue that I play with. It's got a lot of bright neon pink, bright neon yellow, and purple. Why? That was odd. But
Jay Reed says, and I know Jay knows Dave very well, says he's not playing his normal game. He normally plays more conservative. Yeah, I agree with that. And,
does, for
I mean, it could be because he's on stream, maybe. You know, he feels like he needs to do a little bit more. But, yeah, Jose's
Nice.
just doing his thing.
nice break and run, Jose. That was a beautiful table.
All right, so 3. Will this be 4? This will be 4-0. Okay. All right, goal for Jose Alicia.
And this is a quick match, like it looks like it's gonna be. Unfortunately, I might have to play a little with my buddy and let him beat me up a little. Shoot a little with Jose.
You know what's really funny is the last time Jose played on stream was when we played doubles.
Right?
And we commentated an early match, and I don't know how it came up, but I mentioned how my favorite baseball player of all time is Roberto Clemente. And then halfway through the doubles match, I noticed that Jose's wearing a Roberto Clemente jersey that night.
And he's a diehard Yankees fan.
Is he a diehard Yankees fan? Okay. I mean, I know Jim, being from Pittsburgh, probably appreciates
Roberto,
Clemente.
one of the greatest to ever wear cleats.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it.
But it took me halfway through the doubles match to look over and notice what Jose was wearing. Is he wearing a Roberto Clemente jersey? What a coincidence. Jay's already declaring a Jose victory. I'm sticking with my prediction. I think Dave's going to catch a gear here.
He would have to, because Jose's shooting pretty darn well right
He's
now.
not coming to the table with much, I can tell you that.
No, this is not. It stinks when your opponent breaks and runs the last rack. You finally get to the table and you're hidden.
Oof, go Mets.
Jesus.
Well,
we
they
don't-
came into the year with the highest payroll, and what are they, like about 18 games out of 500?
I just lost all respect for Jim. That's hurts.
rough.
Mets. Oh. Oh. You might get it. No. Oh, I was just in New York this weekend, so-
I don't mean to keep bringing up my wife, but she lived in New York for a long time, and she isn't a huge sports fan to begin with, but if she does cheer for a baseball team, she cheers for the Mets. She went to the Mets games every so often, so not a Yankees fan for sure. She said that the Mets games were a lot more fun. She liked the atmosphere better than the Yankees games for whatever that.
Don't come to
whatever
Buffalo
that's
if you're a
worth.
Jets fan, Jim. Come on.
Right.
The Jets.
Jets.
Damn.
Jets. Sucks.
Just
sucks.
end the
suck.
season. That's what Jets used to stand for. All right, here I'm just gonna
Roll
play
up on
dirty.
5. Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Put the
But
cue
I
ball
mean,
right.
you got a 4-0 lead. Maybe Jose wants to get real aggressive. Mets for sure. Okay, Matt's a Mets fan as well.
Dwight Gooden. All
Darryl
right,
Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry. We're talking about cocaine now.
I actually did like Darryl Strawberry.
Oh, I like them both, but they got in serious trouble for cocaine. Both.
yeah,
Of them.
well, and tax evasion.
Number 22 and number 16, if I remember.
Yes. I think. Well, yeah, 6. Yeah, Darryl Strawberry. Was he 22?
I was at the '86 World Series game when Bill Buckner, when I went
You
through
were,
his
you
leg,
were
and
there?
right in front of him on the first baseline.
Really?
Yes, my dad's from Boston.
Okay.
Man, were we crushed.
Yeah. So is that who you cheer for? You cheer for the Red Sox?
I'm not a huge baseball fan anymore. I grew up
Me
as
too.
a diehard
I
Red
grew up
Sox
a big
fan,
baseball fan,
just
and
because of my dad.
I've lost my love for baseball. I know they're doing things to try to improve the game with the pitch clock and all that, but at some point I just lost my love for it. It just got very boring and
It is, unfortunately.
slow.
When I do root for baseball, though, now I root for the past probably 10, 15 years, Toronto, because it's the closest team to us. The Buffalo Bisons are also
Yep. Oh no.
they
Dave
represent
needed
the
that one.
Bisons, so yeah, that's my home team.
Greek Yogurt Jim in the chat talking about Darryl Strawberry getting smacked by a coke dealer who also is Jim's uncle. I'll have to reread that comment.
My uncle
Looks
in
interesting.
Queens once tried to smack the hell out of Darryl Strawberry, and yeah, my uncle was a coke dealer at the time.
We have Tiny Rat in the live chat, says Go Jose. Do we know who Tiny Rat is?
I don't.
Tiny Rat, make yourself known. How do you know Jose? Family member, friend? Where are you
No.
watching from?
I was asking if his family was going to be watching him, but most of them, some of them are currently in Costa Rica on vacation.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's Jose from?
he's Puerto Rican,
No, but I mean, just in terms of where does he live?
Jamestown.
Jamestown. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. So he's got a little bit of a drive to get here.
Oh yeah,
What is that about? I don't even know how
Hour
far
and a half.
Jamestown. Hour and a half. Okay.
in that range. Pockets that nicely.
Perfect. Wow, and he's great on the 9. And well, sounds like it looks like I've vastly misjudged this match as Jose goes up 5-0. And
Dave's got a lot of game. Right now, Jose's shooting well, but Dave could kick it into gear.
yeah.
We-
I look at this match and just seeing Jose shooting, and first thing that comes to my mind is confidence. Like, you could just see how confident Jose is right now. And I mean, when you win a big tournament like you did on Saturday, or like he did on Saturday, that can work wonders on your confidence. And
Absolutely.
on the opposite side of things, you could see Dave's not playing with as much confidence.
All right, Rat. How do you
He's
know
supposed
Jose?
to play safe. Tiny Rat says woohoo.
Tiny Rat is all for Jose.
Yeah, I don't know if we can. 5-0. I mean, even those that picked Jose, you couldn't see this coming. 5-0. 1 point about
A
Jose's
swerve.
stroke when he used right or left English.
He has a little pause right before he contacts the ball, but not a swerve.
I'll have to look for that. I liked Mike Piazza.
Yeah, Mike Piazza was great. Number 31. Great catcher. Now, watch right before he contacts the ball. He's got a little pause that he does.
Yeah, I know the pause. I'm just
But
looking,
there's no
for
swerve.
what Jim said when he puts English on the ball. Yeah, I maybe could see a little bit of
Maybe.
that. Is that you, Howard?
Howard, are you Tiny Rat, Howard?
We have Linneman's Appliance. Says no.
What are we waiting for, Greek? No, the swerve thing you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, he wants us to wait for the swerve. All right, well, we might see it here. Let's see.
We're going to see a 6. He's out. Oh, no, he's not. All right, Rat is not Howard. Tiny Rat looks like a female.
Yeah, it
Based on
certainly
the
looks like a
icon
female.
picture.
All right, Dave, good opportunity here to get on the
Lindeman's
board.
Appliances, Howard, Matt. Yep, Dave's got to get things going now.
All right, he played that well.
Got a chance to get on the
I'm
board,
coming
as
2
you said here.
rails out of this left corner and just trying to get back to the middle of the table. They overcut it. Yeah, Dave's just not on his game right now.
Is Emma a fan of neon pink?
Oh, send me a picture of that. I'll show her. Did
she
did my
can't have
wife
my
say in
baby.
the chat that she predicted? Oh, she might have voted. She was just texting me saying that she was Team Jose. I didn't know if she put a chat in the or put a comment in the chat. All right, so man. See, now normally on a shot like this, you'd probably want to play safe, but down 5-0, you got to go for it. I guess not. Played that well. He's going to get the hook on the 9. Now, you're the best person to ask about this, Jose's jumping abilities.
He's a phenomenal jumper.
Okay.
This is a guaranteed hit, 60% make. He jumps very well. He actually just got this Tony Lane break jump cue last week, but he jumped great without it.
I'm very familiar with Alan Hopkins. He had a very funky stroke. I was watching a match of his the other day.
Oh, he got lucky.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Well, when things are going your way, they're just going your way,
That's not gonna,
unfortunately.
yeah, Dave giggling a little bit as he comes to the table. The pool god's getting him right now.
Oh, I used to watch Alan Hopkins a lot, Jay, in the 90s.
Yep. Good straight pool player.
He was one of the...
Now,
Yeah,
Alan
he's always watched.
Hopkins, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Alan Hopkins now runs the Super Billiard Expo. He owns the Super Billiard Expo.
Does he?
He does.
That's awesome. All right, you're just going to follow the cue ball past the side pocket to make a straight shot or straight-ish on the 8. All right, we're about to go up 6-0 here.
Yeah, a little bit of a cut here. No, he's all right. All right, so Jose just laying down the hammer here. 6-0 coming up.
I got to go put that little dude in his place after this,
All right.
which is not going to be the case. But he and I are tight buddies, so I'm going to mess with him, let him abuse me for a little bit.
Yep, Jim Rempe
Jim
had a
Rempe.
short stroke. Yeah,
Tempe.
Tempe or Rempe. Rempe from Tempe. He's not. I wish he was from
Boy, did
Tempe.
he have
That
some
would-
big curly hair.
I think he actually was from out west, or maybe from Pennsylvania. Who am I thinking of? Jim Rempe. I know Jim Rempe. I just don't know where he's from. He's
I totally remember Jim Rempe.
is he from out west? No, Pennsylvania. I was right. Scranton. He used to
All
work for before he became a pool player. He worked for Dunder Mifflin.
Oh, wow.
Little office joke there.
All right, Jose up 6-0 here. I'm sensing a safety here.
Tiny Rat says, "Yay, Jose!" with a fire emoji.
I have a
Yep,
feeling
he's
at
from
6-0
Scranton.
he might try to cut this in, just for some practice. He's cutting this in the top left corner.
Yeah, something about Alan Hopkins, the way that he played. I'd watch an Alan Hopkins. It would give me like anxiety or something. I don't just the way that he would stroke the ball. It just looked so unorthodox, and I don't know.
It was funky.
I didn't enjoy watching his matches.
No,
They
it was
just-
very visually weird.
Yep.
Back then, I
Oh.
used to watch Mike Siegel all the time, Captain Hook.
Matt Edgreen says he got lessons from Jim Rempe in the 90s. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I think Tiny Rat might have a little crush on Jose. He says Jose is the best, duh. Duh.
Hello.
Yep, there was the swerve on the 1. That's what we like about Jim. We appreciate about Jim is he watches a match and we might all be looking for something and he just finds those very like minute details in a player's stroke and their stance. He's a very very informed viewer.
He's meticulous and detail oriented.
Mm-hmm. Tiny Rat says a big one, a big
Ooh.
crush on Jose. We'll have to find out who Tiny Rat is.
He's 5'2". It's a little crush. Let's be honest.
Rempe played out of Arena Billiards back then. Okay. My favorite player growing up was, well, I mean, other than Dennis Hatch, I mean, any of the junior players in the Western New York area, of course, looked up to Dennis Hatch if you were playing in the 90s. But other than that, there was a player who unfortunately passed away at a very early age out of New York City. His name was George Sansucci. Ginky was his nickname. If you go back and watch his matches, he was such a smooth player. So rest in peace, Ginky, George Sansucci.
Jim, I can only say that because Jose and I are good buddies, and we always joke about being short. Because we're both 5'2".
Yeah. And again, I don't know anything about that being 6-7.
Ooh, almost got the kiss off the. Oh gosh,
He's
everything is.
gonna leave. Oh, he might have left the window. I don't know. Looks close.
Jose's jumping this. Oh, you might not need to. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna poop it in.
I also loved Rodney Morris too.
He's my favorite ever.
I liked Rodney Morris. Well, for me, I like fast players. I like players that play with a rhythm. I don't like slow players. So, Rodney Morris, I really enjoyed watching. He's a
Ooh.
short king.
Probably gonna have to play a safety here. Just roll the cue ball up to the 5-8, buried in there.
One thing I like about Dave is, you're down 6-0, but he's still mentally he's still in the match. You can tell he's not just giving up and just
Yeah.
firing at balls. He's still taking his time.
Yeah, his body language is not
No,
sluggish and
yeah.
dejected.
So
we often
let's see,
look.
3-5 here. Is that what he's playing? No.
I think he might have been.
Oh, he's trying to play the cue ball behind the 6, I think. As a taller person, I always thought it was mean to pick on short people. I mean, there's so much to pick out about people. It's a matter of choice. Well, why focus on height? Sure. I agree with you there. I mean, I don't agree with picking on people for really anything, but yeah, certainly something like that. I'll only pick on you if you're bad at pool. That's
That's fair. I don't know. Jim gave us a lot more reasons to pick on him tonight. He is
Yeah,
rooting for
true.
the Mets and the Jets.
yeah.
I mean, we love Jim, but come on, buddy.
You could be short.
That's-
You could be weird looking. I won't say a word. You miss a straight in 9 ball, I'm all over you. He's
Not
playing
the
this
easiest
one
ball to
rail.
hit. Yep, using
I
a
would-
little bit of left.
I would have.
Yeah.
He tried to shorten it up. He's gonna hit it, but he's not gonna get a rail.
No rail, yeah. He looks perplexed.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna come a lot shorter. It just lengthened out on him.
Ideally, you want to be right where Jose just had the cue ball, so you can make the 5 and bring the cue ball up table to the 6.
He's perfect. Not an easy shot there. It looked like an easy shot, but to control a draw shot like that, a few like a foot or so, is not easy.
I don't know, Rad. I
there.
think if you're good buddies with Jose and you have a serious crush on him, you probably play some decent pool. I don't think you'd miss.
I think Jay Reed's talking about the Buffalo Billiards rules. Buffalo Billiards down in Louisiana. When they play their tournaments, you're able to get up on the table. There's no rule about keeping your foot on the ground. You can actually sit right on top of the table.
I thought that was a pool rule.
Well, it is a pool rule, but
Match is over.
at this pool hall in Louisiana, they allow you to sit right up on the. I think that's what Jay's referring
Jay,
to.
as somebody who's vertically challenged, I would love it. But I think it would also be really weird
Snake
to have
bite
your
psycho,
butt sitting
says
on the
two
table
railer.
when you're playing. All right, I'm going to send Jose over.
All right, we're going to get Jose in for a quick post-match interview. We'll maybe talk to him about his victory on Saturday and get his thoughts on this very, very quick match. 7-0. Shooting. All right, we are welcoming in our victor, Jose Alicia. Jose,
Nice to be here.
give us
Vinny.
your thoughts on the match. I mean, it was a quick, dominant victory.
Yeah, I mean, my break was working for me, so I was able to develop a nice pattern, run out a few balls, and when I was stuck, I tried to bury him when I couldn't, and worked in my favor. Got a couple lucky rolls.
I mean, was it one of those matches where you could just kind of feel it early on that
Yeah.
you had a good gear going? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the second rack in. I was stroked. I did a nice length of the table back draw, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. The balls are rolling my way.
And we mentioned a couple times you had a big victory on Saturday in the monthly 8-ball bar box tournament. Any memorable moments or anything you want to share about that tournament?
Yeah, I was playing real well. Lost one game in my first 4 matches. Then I ran into Kirk, and he beat me hill, and I had to fight back and ended up double dipping him, which,
Nice.
He's no easy task, so
Absolutely not. Kirk's not somebody I ever like to see on the bar box, especially 8-ball. What were the score? Do you remember the scores of those matches?
Yep, I got him hill in the first one 4-3, and then I won 3-1 in the final.
Gotcha. Nice shooting. We had a lot of people in the live chat. We had a very lively conversation. We had Tiny Rat. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but huge fan of yours. She was saying that she has a huge crush on you.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. She's one of your fans. She was, let's see, what else was she saying here? I said, do you have a crush on Jose? Because all she kept saying was, go Jose, with fire emojis. And she said, I got a big one.
Nice.
So, Jose, yeah, you might want to
Maybe
reach
the
out
live
to
stream
Tiny
added a
Rat.
couple inches.
But yeah, congratulations. Really, really good shooting. It's a quick match. I mean, you just kind of came out firing and you really didn't let your foot off the gas pedal at any time. Yeah, good shooting. We'll see you on stream again real soon.
Absolutely.
All
Thanks,
right.
Vinny.
All right, we're going to let Jose get out of here, and we're going to sign off for the evening. So we really appreciate everybody sticking around and everybody being active in the chat. It really adds a lot to the stream. And if you really enjoy what you've seen and what you've heard this evening, make sure you like the video, you subscribe, you turn on your notifications so you know when we go live again, which we do go live every Monday, at least every Monday, and then sometimes other days during the week, primarily Friday. So we will see you again real soon. Again, thanks for all the support. We're again still relatively new to the stream game, and we're improving where we can, and bigger and better things to come. Have a great evening, everyone.